You go first.
Okay.
All right, I want to play Xbox. All right, yeah. Oh, TimeSplitters 2. But all my saves are on GameCube. I'm okay. Let's grab the GameCube one. There's 2. Oh, but Future Perfect. Future Perfect's just better. I'll grab them both. Let's play Future Perfect. Black or silver today? Last time I did the silver one. I think we'll do the black one. We're going to go with a Wavebird controller today. I've actually never used this, so let's make sure it works. Let's go. Okay, moment of truth. Channel 1. Let's try another channel. Oh. Left and right. Up and down seems to work. D-pad works. I don't know if this is the channel. 4, 5. That's not a good sign. Okay. 6, 7. Oh man. 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. Guess we're not using the Wavebird today. We're going to use one of these modern remake controllers here that were made for Smash and see how it works. Actually, there's a lot of open blocks. Oh, no disc. Oh, I hear it reading. Yeah, it's reading. Yeah. Oh, we're going to play Future Perfect, not 2. Real quick before it's time to split. If you could like and subscribe, that would be great. It really, really helps the channel grow. Thank you very much.
I may be shaved, but it don't mean things won't get hairy.
Let's take a quick look at the condition of my games here. So this is TimeSplitters 2 on the GameCube. Case is in pretty good shape. Got some gunk up here from a sticker, but what are you gonna do? Manual there, disc, good shape. Oof, black and white. And then we got the good old instruction booklet. Xbox version, got a little sticker up here. Got a little sticker on the back. Case is in okay shape. I mean, I could probably get a new case for this one day. Inserts the important parts. I'm seeing this one's kind of scratched up. I got this one used probably in a lot, maybe 10, 12 years ago. Plays fine though. And Future Perfect, my favorite one, the one we're gonna play today. Case in good shape, inserts in great shape. No stickers, excellent. Let's take a quick look at the disc. Oh, see a little fingerprint on there. No scratches. Get off of there, fingerprint. Perfect. Manual, let's see if this one's black and white. Black and white. It's much thinner than TimeSplitters 2. Great shape. And of course, good old instruction manual. TimeSplitters Future Perfect was released in March of 2005 and is a first-person shooter game developed by Free Radical Design and published by EA. Upon release, it received favorable reviews for Xbox, PlayStation 2, and the GameCube. The story follows Sergeant Cortez from the year 2401, picking up from an exploding spaceship from the end of TimeSplitters 2. Cortez is tasked with following the time signatures left behind by the creatures known as TimeSplitters to attempt to stop the TimeSplitters race from ever being created. The journey follows Cortez and a wide range of wacky and cool characters as they travel through a multitude of time periods such as the 1920s, 60s, 90s, and into the distant future. TimeSplitters is filled not only with a fun story with fantastic cutscenes, but a ton of extra content from jam-packed multiplayer mode to a create a level mode to make your own story missions or even your very own multiplayer maps.
Right on! Let's go, man. We got a boogie.
Oh man, TimeSplitters, TimeSplitters, TimeSplitters. I have so many great memories about this game. It's incredible. This game was my jam. Probably when I was 17, 18 years old when this game came out. Oh my god. At least Future Perfect. TimeSplitters 2 was a little bit earlier than that. But I do remember the very first time I ever played TimeSplitters. It was at my friend's house, and I think he rented it on the PlayStation 2. And I was like, he's like, come over, play TimeSplitters, it's so good. And I'm like, all right, I guess. I've never heard of TimeSplitters. So we come over and play TimeSplitters, and honestly, I was having a great time. I thought it was great. But my main thing was, this is very GoldenEye. And lo and behold, I find out that the Rareware guys left Rareware somewhere in and around the Microsoft kind of acquisition, and they made their own studio, Free Radical. Rest in peace, Free Radical. Unfortunately, they closed over Christmas. Ugh. And TimeSplitters is up in limbo. Who knows what's going to happen with it? But my first time playing it, so much fun. I thought it was very much like GoldenEye, and this is why, because it was made by the same people. So, moving forward, after TimeSplitters 2, I eventually got Future Perfect, and this is where I really got into TimeSplitters and where it got real good. So, me and my brothers used to play this game all the time. This was our go-to first-person shooter. So the chronological order of events: GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, TimeSplitters. Those were our games. So when TimeSplitters came, oh man. So we used to make these multiplayer maps, and what they used to do, they'd be these intense, like, capture the flag type of maps where basically you almost couldn't win. I think we had it set to, it was just first team that captures the flag, and sometimes it would literally take us an hour because it would be one-shot kills, big open map, all this crazy stuff to get everywhere, all these bots, and it was just us versus the bots, and we would just die over and over and over and over again, and we just loved it. I don't know, we had so much fun because it was so hard. So we would set up these ridiculous maps, and that was so much fun. We would just sit down and play TimeSplitters for hours, and that's just such a good memory for me from back in the day with my bros. And then I used to play with friends and stuff all the time too. And the other thing we used to do, or I used to do anyway, because this game has such an awesome, extensive, at least for the time, map maker, that you can actually make your own missions and story missions and all kinds of wacky stuff. So I used to make these death trap levels, and I used to get my brothers and I used to get my friends to play through these death trap missions, and I'd sit there and I'd watch them and be like, yeah, die. And they would go through, and I'd put these stupid little hints, and I would just see who could beat my levels, and it was just so much fun to like watch someone else play through your creation. And this must be how game developers feel, is just like when they watch people go through, what they've toiled on for so long to go through. And it was just so much fun to make these levels. And you spend hours making the levels, and then watch your buddy die over and over and over again on your level. It was just so much fun to watch that happen. So that was just a really good memory for me. And then obviously the story mode. The story mode in Future Perfect is so good. The cutscenes in this game used to crack me up. I used to sit there and because you can just watch the cutscenes. I would literally just watch the cutscenes. So I'd watch it as if it was like a movie. And some of those cutscenes, oh man, the comedy that they threw into this game was just icing on the cake. It was just such a good game. And then they threw in this level of comedy into the story mode, which was just hilarious. And I would just sit there and laugh my ass off it for hours. So TimeSplitters, amazing games. It's really, really unfortunate to hear about Free Radical and their closing over December of 2023. Very unfortunate that has happened. Hopefully someone else picks up the IP in the future, because I would love to see, another Future Perfect. Let's keep our hopes up. Keep our fingers crossed that this game eventually someone pick it up. Someone bring this game back. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you for listening to my story. I'd like to hear your stories down below. leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of TimeSplitters and how you feel about the whole Free Radical closing. And if you have any cool stories, funny stories, I'd love to hear them and just chat with you down below about what's happened. Thank you very much for tuning into Nostalgia Series today. Have a great day. Take care.
Get us out of here! See you in the future, sucker! The red button. No. The one on the side. Yeah, that one.